I'm Lando Calrissian. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Welcome back to another episode of the Lando Calrissian Experience. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
2018 to everybody out there. We back finally, folks. Everybody took a little break and chilled. Teddy, what's been going on, my brother?
Hey, man, it's 2018, man.
Yeah, 2018.
Yeah, it's starting off like I used to in 2017. Just happy to be here, man. It's a lot of, I don't know. I think a lot of people got good vibes for 2018, man. So.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, that's the goal, man.
Yeah. So James, what's going on, my man?
Man, had a damn good start for the new year, man. I'll say that, man. This past weekend being basically the first weekend of the new year, had that big beat battle of 2017 of all the fresh produce stuff, and down at the Monaco, down on Manchester and Taylor in the Grove area in St. Louis, and it was fucking fantastic.
It's a great word.
Fantastic, bro. Like, it was like the vibe was like back when I used to battle, dog. And that's saying a lot, man. Because I remember that's like back when me and my partner Trifecta, shout out to him, when we used to do it.
Trifecta, that's my dude.
Yeah,
dude,
you know, me and him, we know that's we came up in that same scene. So we remember it was a straight event when we used to do it, and hella people came, and now it's back to that. And I've seen that, and seen all the homies I know, both producers and artists, and all the love that was out there, man. Like it was packed, like literally standing room on. Like we got video footage of the whole thing, the whole live recording, and you see it's panned out like that bitch is packed.
That's
so.
Awesome.
So yeah, man. So that's what I've been working on, man. That and Fruit of the Boom doing that. Just had the Basement Beats episode come out of that.
Yeah.
So that's been working on that. Been in the works and been doing good things, man. So I can't complain, man. Getting my health right. Eating right now. So drinking hella water. So
I know. I look at I like the most unhealthy nigga is the skinniest nigga in here, man.
Goddamn right.
They always get that luxury, man.
Nigga, I'm just gonna die one day. You're like,
damn,
you die this shit?
Damn, don't do that.
What the fuck was he doing? It's like, that nigga was on crack, speed,
PCP, everything. You didn't know what he was on.
Only ate pork.
Only ate pork. He had the opposite diet. I don't even eat pork like that. But still,
I'm just saying,
funny,
when you skinny, you got that option.
Yeah, you was like, fuck. You did the opposite.
Dude, I'm telling you,
like fish.
When you skinny,
fuck a fish.
hey, bro.
He said, fuck a fish.
We got a boy that smoked and got the best wind. You go out running with this nigga. It's like it's not.
He smoking weed?
That too.
Oh, he smokes cigarettes,
dude.
too?
It can go. It got the endurance of a motherfucking ostrich, nigga. Just
he got them Kenyan runner.
Like Kenyan by the feet, dog. Just go.
He be a fucking world class sprinter.
I be sitting there. That's right. I got the best diet. Got nothing going on. Winded by the first block.
Jesus.
Whew. Like how is that? How do y'all, dude? He got to have the lungs of an elephant or something.
He's got lungs of an elephant.
It's got to be, dog.
So, Dad, what's up with you,
man? All good, man. First of all, I want to give a rest in peace, man, to great Combat Jack, man.
Jack, man.
He inspired me to even start all this podcast shit, man. People understand that dude was a big inspiration on me, man, in this podcast game, man. Rest in peace to him, man. That was mentioning health. That dude went from having cancer. He found out he had cancer like October, died December.
Some motherfucking man taking us out, black men. Hey, yo, all the brothers out there, all the black dudes out there, take care of yourselves, man.
Yeah. And his business partner died like 3 days before him.
Yeah, take care of yourselves, man. Take
it was his business partner. They was like some of the first hip hop like lawyers, and he died 3 days before him.
So, yo, fellas, for real. So if you 30 plus, man, especially if you in your 20s, just go ahead and get your health right. But if you especially 30 and over, man. just go ahead and start getting your
even more so,
for
dog.
real.
Like,
Just get your shit right, man.
Yo, for real talk, all this fad shit. Don't believe that shit, man. Like,
what you mean?
Like, I'm just saying, like, it's funny. It's funny when you start really thinking about it. And maybe it's just because you don't trip off your health until later. Like, remember we was talking about hookah, right?
Yeah.
Remember hookah was a huge.
Yeah.
Niggas probably still do this shit.
Yeah, niggas have it personally at the crib and
Right.
shit.
Well,
man.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But shisha is like supposedly equal to like 3 times the amount of regular cigarettes.
So it's 3 times the amount of THC?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
From a THC or tobacco?
Tobacco.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
THC is in tobacco, ain't it?
No, that's a marijuana.
That's
marijuana.
marijuana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it's the same thing. Like when we learned about Black and Mild, it's the same shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, hey, us, a couple of us pushing close to 40 and shit.
Yeah. We on that
a couple
cusp.
years to the finger, as I call it.
Closer to that than 30.
A couple years to the finger, a little nervous.
I got 10. I got 10.
Hey, live it up, bro. Live it up. I'm just saying,
Go
enjoy
ahead,
your time, but understand you will have to
Go ahead and
more.
just go raw. Go ahead and go raw tonight. Just because you just go raw. Fuck
like
it.
we said, just understand at some point you will have to deal with everything that you go with. It's funny. Hey, we just saying you fall. You don't stay young forever. You fucking fall down. You hear something crack or hurt. We understand that you mid late 20s. You can rub that shit off. Please believe that shit will come back and visit you in about 10 years.
No, what's worse is when you drink and you drunk for a week afterwards. That's when you be like, God damn, I'm hungover from drinking on Saturday.
Hey, bruh, this is how I know. I was playing ball. Played, trying to be competitive. Hit my knee on the floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Scraped it up. It's been like 2 weeks. That shit ain't healed none. Like, there is no, like, ain't no scan. Like, it looks like it's fresh in the motherfucker.
Like it's dead.
Like, I'm like, dog. I remember, like, you remember when you were, like, early 20s.
That motherfucker be done in a week.
Hey, that day, you scrape your shit at 5 o'clock, 9 o'clock when you eating supper. That shit's scabbed over, and the next day, brand new.
You got a fresh wound like it's just like it just happened.
And the sad part is, I'm rubbing Neosporin on this bitch, like dipping that shit in almond milk, like whatever I can do
almond milk
to get this shit back to regular. That shit is not taken.
Jesus.
Oh man. Well, let's go ahead and jump into our topics, fellas. Anybody want to give out some of their favorite films of the year?
Yo, low key, man. I watched this one movie. It was a sleeper. To me, it was like a sleeper because I found out about it kind of late. But I watched it. Called 3 Billboards Outside.
I keep hearing about that.
Nigga. Good.
Really?
Yes. It's a good movie. It's straight up damn good movie.
I saw it and I was like, I mean, it seemed like a dark comedy to me.
It's one of those movies where it's like it feels like a Coen Brothers movie, but it's not a Coen Brothers movie.
I was just about to ask, is it Coen?
Well, I mean, now the main character is married to one of the Coen Brothers, but she's married to one of them.
Okay.
So, for instance, I think she married to like Joe Coen or something like that.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So, that's why you see a lot of shit.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, like 3 Billboards is actually really good. Like, it was one of those things. I was like, damn, I did not expect to be that level good. Like Woody Harrelson played the fuck out of his role. Sam Rockwell played his role. Frances McDormand, she definitely played the fuck out of her role. And it's the way the movie played out as far as one in a Missouri town. So we all can relate about the kind of racist fucked up shit that happened here. So basically, it has like a undertone, like dealing with like the police would rather deal being some racist fucks than to solve a fucking murder. That's really the whole point of the movie. My daughter's murder can't be solved because y'all want to be racist or fuck to black people. That's basically the whole premise of the movie. And and just her bringing attention to it in the whole community of Ebbing, Missouri. And then everything that ensues from there.
Gotcha.
But yeah, man, it's a lot of crazy shit. Like, it's gonna be some moments where we're like, ha ha ha, it's hella funny, like on some Coen Brothers shit. But then it's gonna gut punch you out of fucking nowhere, and it just gets like a total 180 out of nowhere and get serious. You're like, damn, wait a minute. And it played it real well. Like I would say, it was definitely one of the better movies I saw this year. Like I would say, clearly Get Out, I would say still is probably the best movie I've seen all in 2017 easily.
Yeah.
But I would say, 3 Billboards, It's around that region. It's not far off though, but I would say it's pretty good. So if you can find it somewhere where especially around the time since it's no award season and shit, check it out, man. It's a damn good movie. Check that out.
All right, Teddy.
You know what, man? I don't know if I have any. Like, I feel like we've watched so much shit this year. Like, my brain ain't working. Like, I don't have anything that's just like in the front of my head. Like, I'm like, I need
mine is Get Out.
I mean, a Get Out was, but I feel like that's almost like You Understood. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, no, I mean that still was this year. I mean, this past year.
No, it was. I'm just saying, like, I feel like that's a given. I'm trying to feel like I'm trying to think of, like you said, that's a good one. That's a good sleeper film. I'm trying to think of shit that I've seen recently that is like that just really
Bright. What about how you? No, let's talk about Bright since y'all seen Bright.
Yeah.
Like, how about let's talk about this? So, especially since you are the Will Smith person of the truth.
This was on the notes too.
This is all Teddy. So we gonna start Teddy. So please, I'm gonna give you a good 5 minutes.
Yeah, go ahead, Teddy.
Talk your shit. Tell us what you think about Bright, man.
It's serviceable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's probably the best way I can give it. Like, Will kind of saves the film because, honestly, I think that's the only real reason why people watched it. I think if somebody, had it been, like, Chibble or Ejiofor, niggas would be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And probably just because it's been so long since you've seen Will.
Yeah, I guess what the last movie is. What was the movie? The last year.
Well, not Collateral. What was it?
No, it was like something Beauty. Something.
Yeah, Collateral Beauty.
Yeah, Collateral Beauty. Yeah.
But I think it's also interesting that it was on Netflix too. So it's like, it's a step away from the big screen. So it's kind of like,
yeah.
It was kind of, I don't even like. It wasn't really subtle. Like, I mean,
it was too overhanded.
Yeah. Like, you knew what they were talking about. Like, I like a little bit of the way that they were like, they interwove fantasy in there, and
that's what I liked.
That was it was pretty interesting, but did you see
the preview video? The preview video that broke down like the whole world.
Yeah.
Did you see that, James?
No,
they have a 3-minute video that breaks down what the world was. Why is everything kind of the way it is, and who the Dark Lord is.
They had to because there were so many complaints about like there's just.
But they should have had that in the beginning of the movie. I think that was the first 3 minutes.
That's what the complaint was the fact that there was no.
You just dumped in this world, and then you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Right.
Because as far as I looked at it, it's In the Watch meets Lord of the Rings.
It is. I mean, technically, like, it's Bad Boys and Mordor, like everybody was saying. Like,
pretty much.
And so, like I said, he had some pretty good one-liners. I feel like it's serviceable. I feel like, but some of it is very, like, I don't want to say cliches, but, I guess lack of a better word. But is it entertaining? It's like, it's kind of like I put everything to Blue Streak. Like, Blue Streak isn't a great movie, but if it's on cable,
I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it.
And it's kind of the same. It gives me that same feel. Like, you'll watch it just because, it's interesting. It's enough shit happening that, but there's nothing really, like, mind-blowing about it.
Yeah.
I think it was just cool.
All right. I thought it was straight. I thought it was all right. I mean, they got a sequel dropping. We'll talk about that a little bit later.
They said it was, like, the most watched movie, like, on Netflix.
Damn.
I don't know if it's of 2017 or like period, but supposedly it was like the most watched.
I'm trying to think of something that I would know is more popular. Maybe the Chapelle shit, maybe.
If we're talking, are we talking movies? Or
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like,
And I'm sure.
Stranger Things and all.
Yeah, but it's got to be movie then, just straight up film, like theatrical film, like.
Yeah.
I saw Baby Driver. Jules is on that rock. Smoking it heavy.
Well,
Baby
he
Driver.
Said it was
whack. He said it was whack.
Wow.
That movie was good, man. It was good, man. You told me. James.
I said
it was good, man. They doing a sequel too.
Did I not say it's like the total, like it's a polar opposite of Fast and the Furious, but in a good way?
Yeah.
So it was like, oh shit, I like this. Like it's no shade to it. It's just like it's something different.
It just and it's action on top of action. It's like you think it's over and this keeps going and going and going and rolling.
And baby, that nigga with that goddamn car.
Jamie Foxx fell off too, for the record. This movie solidifies my idea that Jamie Foxx fell off.
Damn.
He was like a sub supporting actor in this movie.
He said supporting actor.
Anybody could have played his role.
Really, honestly could.
I could have played it.
Fuck.
Yeah. Jamie is. I don't know if it's with this Katie Holmes relationship is fucking him up or what. I don't know.
Don't he got something else coming out here soon though?
That Mike Tyson, he's supposed to be
he
doing.
do. Yeah,
that can maybe rejuvenate him.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But that goes back to the idea that he only mimics people. He don't know how to act. I know I get shots fired. People was upset about when I said that before.
Yeah, man.
I'm just saying.
But if that's his lane.
Yeah, no, I ain't mad at it. But we can.
So, I don't know if we should go in there because I feel like it's going to spurn.
Talking about the Denzel thing? How Denzel's himself in every movie?
So I was having this conversation with a coworker, and it was like, when you think about it, because we were talking about Proud Mary, and she was like, Taraji P. Henson is the same person in every movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, but when you think about it, most people are themselves, most black people at least, because those, and I feel like it might be that way because that's the way that the roles are written. So when you're looking for sassy black woman,
right.
They gonna
hit Taraji, or they looking for like methodical black person dealing with
Angela Bassett.
I was gonna say Angela Bassett, same person every film.
I don't even think that's just black people though. The more I'm thinking about it, I can't even think of how many people really transcended a role where you were like, that ain't them. It's very few.
So the reason why
general.
we gave you that example was because she put me on this film, and watch. I feel like I'm gonna say it, and Jay's gonna be like, "Yo, that movie's hard." I don't know if I forgot to mention it because he watches everything.
Damn.
She told me that there's this movie called Brawl in Cell Block 99, and it's got Vince Vaughn in there.
What's it called?
Vince Vaughn does some deep shit though.
Right, it's called Brawl in Cell Block 99 or Brawl in Cell 99. And I ain't never heard of it, right? So I'm thinking like it's some like
Vince Vaughn comedy shit.
No, I didn't even know he was in it until I looked at the trailer. I was like, oh, I'm thinking it's like some, I don't know, fighting like shit that's happening. But if you go to the trailer, it's deep as fuck, and it's got like a 95 on Rotten Tomatoes.
It came out this past year?
Yeah, on both.
Wow. So it's a brawl and
he plays like a soldier with PTSD that's like purposely puts himself in prison to go after something or another.
Somebody that did something?
Something, or like he's been requested to do so. He's walking around, he's got this bald head, he's got a cross tattooed on the back of his head, because the first thing I was thinking, I was like, yo, this is KKK right there. Yeah, that's it. And so, but it supposedly got ridiculous, and it's not him. Like, he's got this country accent, like, he doesn't even, like, you don't get any wedding crashes from this dude at all. Like, and it's a completely serious movie.
They say the people that do the comedies can do the best serious.
But we're back to Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
So you got that, or
you think Tom Hanks transcends, or you think Tom Hanks is the same person?
Tom Hanks definitely transcends.
Leonardo,
DiCaprio, Johnny Depp,
Daniel Day-Lewis.
What's your? They say Gloria.
You think Don Cheadle?
Don Cheadle. I would definitely get Don Cheadle. What's the other one? What's the one that won? That's
Andy
in the
Serkis.
post?
Andy Serkis.
Who is that?
I mean, he's doing some next level shit. That's motion cap dude. Caesar.
Oh yeah.
And he did Smeagol. That's from Gollum.
He
did something else with motion capture too, though, just recently.
But see, what's funny is like, would you picture him? Is he like?
It's him. That's his face.
Right,
it's
but
totally
him. Do you see him in any other movies? Is he in any other like mainstream?
Yeah, he
movies?
playing what you call it, Claw.
He's Claw. That's Claw.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. Well, there you go. He's probably like classically
yeah,
trained.
He is. Yeah.
But what about
Fassbender?
Yeah,
Fassbender. You know what? He plays Magneto in every movie.
No. That's 12 years a slave. He didn't. No, he did not.
He played Magneto as a slave catcher. As a slave owner.
He was.
Yeah, he was. He was Magneto as a slave owner.
I'm going to have to go back.
I'm going to go back and see it. But I think it's Magneto as a slave owner.
No, what's the lady that's in the post with
Tom Hanks?
Is it Gloria? Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep is next.
Yeah, Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
So for a black woman, though, who could we put in there?
I was gonna say the lady from The Help, the one that's been winning.
Oh, Viola Davis.
Viola Davis.
I can see that.
But I don't know.
But she also maybe plays the woman that's downtrodden, that's making her way out.
Well, it's either that or she's very like
Angela Bassett up there outside.
Yeah, but Angela Bassett plays Angela Bassett, and that's the. You know what? It's kind of crazy because you have to separate maybe their earlier films when they were kind of building themselves up, and because now they're kind of in the zone where it's kind of like they're in the zone where they like
when I see Angela Bassett, it's always this era of strong woman class. Like
she's never played a villain.
I've never seen her playing a villain. I've never seen her play
Amanda Waller.
Who?
Amanda Waller.
What you talking about?
Green Lantern.
She wasn't a villain in that movie though.
Amanda Waller's a villain, dog.
But she didn't play a villain in that movie. In Green Lantern, she wasn't a villain in there.
Nigga, you can't use Green Lantern for anything.
But even still, though, she wasn't doing anything trepid in that movie. Anything.
Okay. We'll pass. We'll pass.
She's always had that. You know, like what's funny is you seen that meme going around like for Storm, like what we wanted and what we got.
Yeah.
That's how I picture Angela Bassett all the time. Like she's just a strong, classy one that just
she's Storm in real life, man.
That's what she is though. She is. That's why it's just like it's hard to picture. Like I'm trying to imagine her playing like a hooker or like,
Jamie Lee Curtis. Then too, you got to put Jamie Lee Curtis maybe in there.
You know who I would give? Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of a black woman though, man.
She a polymath too.
Man, we're being.
Oh, what?
Jodie Foster's a polymath, low key. Like she is straight up genius.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's a whole different thing. Like a legit genius. But now as far as black women who are super versatile like that,
I'm just trying to think of black people. Like it doesn't even have to necessarily be black women, but like
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
I would say Ejiofor. Yep. And yeah. I would say so.
I remember he played in what was it, Firefly? It was the villain in there.
No, he was, but he's also the same nigga in
David Oyelowo.
No.
He's on his way. He's on his way.
He's on his way. I don't know if there's enough behind him.
Yeah, he ain't got enough reps.
But Chiwetel Ejiofor, like the nigga in Firefly, is he the exact same person in Doctor Strange?
Oh, he is. That is more though.
That's the same person.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty much. Yeah, I'll give you that.
So, I don't...
Yeah,
but then again, he also did play 12 Years a Slave. So, it's like...
Yeah.
Solomon North, man, that was a hell of a role he played. I'll give him that.
So, if he's not, he's close. I'm just trying to...
Now, I'm going to throw somebody out here. It may mess... I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm thinking about it. Maybe. What about Jada Pinkett?
I was going to say...
I'll give Jada...
Because that Girls Trip role was not a Jada Pinkett role.
That shit was fun.
Jada Pinkett normally would play the Queen Latifah role, or she would have played the role of Regina King. No, it was those. But typically, if you'd have cast Jada Pinkett, if I gave you a clean slate and put those out there, you would have put her in one of those other slots, not the one she was in.
Though? I didn't. And this, I'm probably gonna get some backlash for this, but I'm gonna put it out there. She wasn't really that believable to me in that role.
I can see that. I can see how you think that.
Like it was just too like. It may be just because I know like
she's too cool for that role.
Yeah,
almost.
like I was looking at her like I was
she
like,
didn't
I
make it
don't believe
believable.
you.
She don't believe it.
Like you see in Gotham, then you go back to go and see it. Then you're like, she's like, damn. It was like, shit.
I was like, you're trying to be like. It's just not saying you're trying to be because everybody's trying to be something else. But like, she just didn't come off like she's just always the cool motherfucker. Like even when she's in. In that role, like I'm just like you're just cool as fuck. Like I can't.
Somebody on the low though. I checked in on this show that's pretty like I've been off of it. My wife watches it, but Felicia Rashad, man, from Empire, dude. I peeped in on it. She was like I forgot that she was Miss Huxtable.
What?
Yeah, she's the villain on Empire.
Wow.
And she's like killing it.
Come on, man.
I know that just sounds fucked up, ain't it? Right.
I'm just trying to. I don't know. I don't want to take nothing away from Taraji, but she would. Anytime I think of Sass, that's going to be the first person I go to. Is there any?
What about Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah, I'll put the Whoopi.
Oh, is there enough behind her though?
Nigga, she the only person got all 4 major awards. She has all 4 majors. All 4.
Yeah, she does.
She has a Grammy, Oscar, Tony, Emmy. She has all 4. Yes.
She got a Grammy?
Yes.
Yeah, albums.
Yes.
Grammy, Oscar.
That's
comedy
album.
album.
The comedy album.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking, so I'm just trying to find contrasting.
Because you got to remember. So,
because of course,
Color Purple.
Of course.
So and then Jumpin' Jack Flash and all this stuff. But that's comedy all the way super serious.
That's 2 films.
No, but she's in other films. Though.
Give me another one.
Okay, you got.
No, what? I give it to you because then you because Jumpin' Jack Flash and the chick she played in Ghost is the same person.
No, it's not,
nigga.
No, it's not.
Think about yes, it is.
Jumpin' Jack Flash is a straight up comedy.
It is, but she was the laugh factor for Ghost. She was the comedy relief.
Yeah, but that was
the reason because that's her. That is Whoopi.
It was pretty serious though.
And then it's the same in Jumpin' Jack Flash for what you call it, Sister Act 2.
But I'm saying, you can have contrast. But I'm saying that she does the contrast well.
I'm not saying that she does. She definitely does.
You can look at.
Yes, I would give Whoopi Goldberg. I would say that. I'm just trying to imagine. I'm just trying to imagine her in something that I just could not.
She played his wife, Medgar Evers' wife in the Medgar Evers story.
She sure did. Ghost of Mississippi.
Yeah.
But ain't like Mary J. Blige and some shit that's kind
of that's just good though. Mudbound, that motherfucker's good.
Okay, there you go.
No. But I'm saying it was super serious. Like, and you did not trip off. It was Whoopi Goldberg playing Medgar Evers, Merle Evers.
I mean, no, she's definitely talented. No, I will give you that. I'll give you.
Sister Act.
I just brought that up. That's the same as Jumpin' Jack Flash. That's the same person.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah.
No, I would give Whoopi because Color Purple and to go
Karina.
Comedy.
That was a little serious movie.
Nigga, Lion King, nigga.
Lion King.
That's
still, nigga.
It is.
Come on.
But you're not. I mean, you're voice acting. You're not really.
Still acting, nigga. Still acting, my nigga.
But she wasn't really.
Still acting.
Yeah, that's true. It is. It's not because you.
How Stella Got a Groove Back. She played a serious role in that, and that was pretty.
For Color Girls.
You're right. No, y'all right. You're right. I definitely. You're right. She definitely
there.
Whoopi's definitely there. Whoopi's there.
Yeah, you gotta give her credit now.
Nah, you're right. That's me fucking up.
What do you think about Kerry Washington?
I don't know if there's enough behind it. And then every time I think of her, I think of the same.
Somebody else, if you're going to go a little older, is Diane Carroll, though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Diane Carroll. Somebody else that two people we sleeping on, Alfred Woodard, too.
Yeah.
Alfred Woodard. Yes.
Fuck yeah.
And Regina King.
Has Alfred Woodard ever been in a comedy?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I only picture her in serious roles.
Yeah, she was in Beauty Shop.
There you go.
With Queen Latifah.
Was she the comedy portion, though?
Yes.
Alfred Woodard was?
Yes. Hold on, the whole movie was comedy.
I know, but that doesn't mean, like, you have to have, in order for comedy to work, there needs to be a straight person. Yeah. And I feel like Alfred Woodard was the straight, because you got everybody else.
Crooklyn.
Yep, Crooklyn. Yep, that's right.
She wasn't a comedy relief, but she was super serious, dope role. Crooklyn.
No, but that's my point. Like, that's her lane. Is super serious. I'm saying, like, if we're talking about contrast, where's the contrast to her seriousness? Because I see her as a seriousness in every role. Like, I can't think of a comedy.
But we also look at somebody transcending though too, though, like being none at themselves in every role. She killed it as in Luke Cage as
Lupita going getting up there, man.
Lupita's getting, but she got to get some more under her belt. To me.
Kimberly Elise, low key.
Kimberly Elise is a good one. I think Regina King too, man. She killed us on is it Southland?
Yeah, Southland.
Yeah, and then she does comedy too.
Yeah, like nigga, like who the fuck would ever picture her face being Huey and Riley Freeman on the Boondocks?
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
I mean,
Regina King is on the list. We gotta put Regina King in there.
Like, you know, she went from playing old girl on fucking Poetic Justice and fucking Boys in the Hood, my nigga, face being, you know, where she at now. You know what I'm saying? Like, being a very highly respected actress in her field.
Somebody else that maybe Rosario Dawson too.
Yeah,
you gotta put her in. You gotta put her in.
I would definitely get Rosario, because Rosario is definitely spanned the globe on almost
all the kind of stuff she's done.
Just everything.
From a young age, too.
Well, I'm just thinking, because you got Kids, you got Clerks, you got fucking...
And that's the two totally contrasting.
Totally. You know, then you got her work on Daredevil, and then she was in what, Troy? Is that Troy?
Yeah. No, not Troy. Alexander
the Great, yeah.
You got to think 7 Pounds. She's been a whole clip. She plays the nurse.
That's what I said in Daredevil.
Somebody that's going to come up, though, Zoe Kravitz, too.
Oh, she's also been in, what's it called, too?
Zoe Kravitz has got time,
Zoe.
too.
Rosario Dawson was in Tarantino's thing.
Oh, yeah. Death Proof.
Death Proof, yep.
Yeah.
Sin City.
Sin City. Yeah, she's all like, yeah.
I tell you, Spencer.
But the question is, does that, is she transcending in these roles?
Yeah. Are you saying that she Rosario Dawson in every role?
Right.
She wasn't herself in. To me, all her roles, she doesn't seem the same to me as she was in like He Got Game and Kids. Like that's not Rosario Dawson.
She was in Kids. That's right.
That's what I said. Yeah, Kids.
Yeah, sure was. I keep on forgetting about that.
That's not even. And even in Sin City, though, like they don't feel like that's the Rosario Dawson. Like that's her personality.
So,
like we're saying these people are their personalities in the movie. Like Denzel seemed like he is all these motherfucking people, but just in different time periods. Like Denzel is Denzel's 100 different Denzels throughout time.
You also have to look at it like, are we also comparing like the proper, what's the word, the proper weight of their role?
Meaning what?
So it's kind of different if you're in like you're Jamie Foxx in Baby Driver versus Denzel in Flight.
Where he's holding down.
What like they're the whole movie. You see what I'm saying?
Rosario Dawson's been pretty solid. She ain't played no backup to the backup to the backup.
No.
Like Jamie Foxx
she's
did in this
been
movie.
the supporting actress in majority of these, but I haven't. Has there been a lot of films where she's I don't know. I'm just not sure how to weight that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where you're
women don't get as many opportunities though.
Well, that's true.
To lead
that's
to be a lead.
That's true. That's very true. Hopefully that's changed.
Yeah. All right, let's keep on moving forward. Did everybody see the whole season 4 of Black Mirror yet?
Hell yeah.
No.
I
have to make a confession. I just finished season 2.
I haven't finished all of season 1.
Nigga,
I just finished season 1 and season 2.
I blew through that this past weekend. Oh, hell yeah, I did.
Dude, how far have you got on season 2? You haven't got on season 2 at all?
I ain't got season 2.
Y'all niggas
we
ain't
talk
ready
about
for the end of season 4. Y'all ain't
I ain't
ready.
even made it to the end of season 1.
Yo, season 2 is... Is season 4 crazier than season 2?
Season 2 is
with the White Bear. The White Bear episode.
It's a motherfucker. It's a motherfucker.
And
I think I've seen White Bear though.
With the amusement park, the White Bear amusement park.
No. Have you gotten to White Christmas?
Yes, that one fucked me up
too.
Which
one? What happened in White Christmas?
John Hamm.
Yeah,
John Hamm.
I saw that. My dad made me watch that. He was like, "You want to see that's gonna fuck you up?"
Dude,
like,
that one.
Right.
What you call it? That was on the same lines as the one with where you can record your days. Fuck me
right.
too.
Well, it was the same.
That's the same type of thing. It was the same kind of theme throughout.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I really like.
The whole season was about like recording.
Well, it's not necessarily recording, but they just have a habit of interweaving the themes of other stuff. That's why when I first started watching, I was like, "Yo, is all this shit connected?"
It is. I think season 2 is all connected to like recording and visual
well, that's just
watching
thematic,
stuff.
but they're not necessarily connected to each other. Like one character is not
well,
overlapping.
1 and 4 on season 2 were 100% connected.
Basically, Black Mirror, when you look at it, it's basically all one shared universe, but all different stories.
Right. Okay, that I can work with that. Because at first I was just like, I was trying to find correlations between shit that wasn't.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's technically when you start watching most, so you can tell it's basically going. You find like certain things that was in one episode in another episode.
That they're bringing back.
So basically, and like I say, it's totally 100% different stories too. So like I say, so it's got to be like an alternate universe or a future look at where we at now, and just like okay, now it's like this happened here and then this happened. Like you can see something that happened maybe got talked about 20 minutes ago to 20 years ago.
Yo,
you know
did you see the one where your days you can record your days and let people see them?
Yeah, and where dude got caught up.
No, he didn't get caught up.
You talking about the entire history of you?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's
that one. That one.
Four?
That's season 2. That's the first episode.
No. That's season 1.
I feel like I've seen
that. Is season 1.
That's the end of season 1.
Isn't it season 1? Okay.
That's the dude.
Because with Dr. Doom, because Dr. Doom is the main character. The dude played Dr. Doom in New Fantastic Four. That's the main character.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's Dr. Doom.
Is that the one where he's walking around? He's recorded his wife.
No, dude, that fucked me up.
Because you can link your,
and you can show people your day. And remember, when you get on the plane, you have to show like your day, basically to make sure that you.
What was the end cap? What happened?
I didn't want to.
Didn't he die?
No.
He ended up by himself. Remember?
Something happened. What was the turning point? What was the tragedy? Because I know I've seen.
No, basically his relationship.
Spoiler for everybody that hasn't seen into season 1.
I mean, it's season 1. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, you're right. But he basically found out his kid wasn't his.
Oh,
right.
No,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And he found it through the recording of going to be. Because at first, you like, this dude being a dick. The whole time, you like, yo, he is bugging. He drunk, he do all this shit. And then when you zoom in and you see 18 months is that last recording for them having sex that he made it erase. And he puts it together like, this bitch is. And then he looked at it like, my son's 9 months, 18 months ago. And you like, motherfucker. Because he come in, he like, well, did you wear a condom? She was like, sure. He's like, let me see it. And he sat there and watched her fuck this dude raw and get her pregnant.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yo.
And like I said, it was like one of those things. It was like one of those things that it showed the paranoia of someone like in a relationship, but they were right, but they didn't want to be right.
Right. Oh, yeah.
It's like they were right, but they didn't.
And then the ill part was the end where, and it was like an algorithm of how we try to just forget past relationships and hurt, where he took out the thing.
Oh, yeah.
He couldn't even. It's like when somebody they have to delete the person's phone number before they won't call or can't text them. It was the same thing. Like, I'm sure that it's illegal for them to try to take that out because you got to get on flights with it. So you probably probably pay for another thing to get replaced. It's like throwing your phone and breaking it for you can't
he's
call
off
that
the grid,
person.
damn near basically.
Yeah, but he probably got to get back on the grid and say, "Well, I lost my thing. Something happened to me. Somebody robbed it from me. Whatever.
Right.
And I got to go get another one. But at least I'll never have them memories. And because he was going crazy trying to rehash them memories at the end. Mm-hmm. I was like, yo, man.
And so that's why I say that kind of technology is dangerous, because you don't need to play back certain shit. Like, you don't need to do that to yourself. Just don't do that to yourself.
But the ill part, that one actually, more and more I think about it, that one was ill because it was talking about how we lived through our past things so much. Like, we want to remember that moment when we hit the game-winning shot. You know what I'm saying? All those movies. You could tape those and keep reliving them.
But that's the whole point, though. Like, let certain shit be that moment in that scene.
Well, and it fucked up because the fact that she kept that recording, though. Most people, in my mind, they didn't say how much you could keep the recordings.
I think maybe like from a baby on up, maybe.
No, I think you can. No. You can erase. I don't think you can keep a certain amount of stuff. It's just like, I think with your memories, you can only composite certain. I think that's the algorithm for your memories.
It's been a long time, so
that I think that. Well, fuck it. If they didn't, I'm going with this ill ass concept. That basically how you can delete certain things. You have to delete certain things in your phone to make up more space. The fact that you would keep that memory of that moment in your mind.
Well, I mean,
and then she kept that.
But here's the thing:
she could have erased it and got away with it.
But here's the thing:
she wanted to relive it.
But but listen, because it's more so the fact you have to think about it. Like, who was it? Did somebody else? I read maybe it was you. Somebody put a meme up. And it was so real because it was something. It said something to the extent of, "Don't be so hard on yourself about your life. Somewhere, somebody's masturbating to you when y'all had sex."
That was me.
Yeah, but that's real.
Yeah.
So like, because things have gotten so like mundane or predictable in your lives, like you have to go through the same shit over and over. That's why people start living the past, because that's their idea. Most people's idea of like when life was exciting, because shit was new. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't repetitive. So now, like, if you're in a bad relationship with your husband, or like shit has just gotten stale, you're going back to when you reliving this excitement.
But you're reliving someone else's pain, though. That's the crazy part about that.
Well, the thing is, but you're not thinking about that other person, because you're not.
Yeah, because you're reliving it for yourself.
Right, you're reliving it for yourself. Like, it's your memory, and you're thinking like, I'm never going to get caught. Like, he's not going to go into my shit, or like this is never going to come up, or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I can relive it.
Well, not only that, but you also think about the attachment to that person, because you just never know what, like, for example, like, people will start bringing up their exes, or, they're married now, like, oh, yeah, this is the one that got away, or whatever. Because the thing is, like, now, it's weird because that's why everybody says you don't ever really get over your first love, because that's your first experience of love. So it's like, that shit hits you like a brick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so now, you have a different idea of what love is.
And you compare everything to that
Exactly.
moment.
Everything's compared to them. Like, I want to feel this way again. You know what I mean? And so, it's weird. I mean, that shit was deep as fuck.
Yeah. Black Mirror, man, dude. I'm gonna start in the beginning of season 3 with the likes. I just started it. Is that one crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
to me, that's not even the craziest episode in that season.
In season 3, it's not?
You just get to the episode with Kurt Russell's son. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Get to the episode about the video games. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Is season 4 crazier than season 3? Or is it just different crazy? Because all these things is crazy.
It's all different crazy, but it's like
that white bear one was.
It's one episode. It was like shit.
Yo, I just tripped off of that. The dude in Get Out is the dude from season
15
1.
million. 15 million marriage. Yeah.
Is that 15 minutes? You said 15 minute marriage?
15 million marriage.
Yeah. That's the one with the treadmill thing, right? Yeah. Dude, that white bear was crazy too.
The one with Agent Carter in it. And
which one is that one?
Be Right Back. The one with the one with Agent Carter and dude from Star Wars.
Yeah. The place General Hux.
General Hux.
You ever seen that one?
Yeah.
If I do, I'll tell you my
it's
memory's
the premise is, I mean, people can read this. This ain't been a spoiler. It's like her husband dies, and she basically can get him back.
Nah, I don't think
that one was just crazy because it was like, that was just crazy. All that, I like, y'all got some demented minds, but they're not demented like demonic. It's just like it's going to the crust of your brain,
but it's
and pulling out some.
But you know
what is though.
But it's what I said a long time ago, man. Like everything you seen, it's not like it can't happen.
Yeah,
like it's one episode. I ain't even gonna give too much of a spoiler.
It's in 3 or 4.
Episode 1 of season 4 is about VR. It's about VR. It's about video game shit again.
Okay,
and some Star Trek level shit, and yeah, it's the way you get into it's some wild shit. Going to like what if you basically were in the Sims, but what if you were like on God mode the whole time?
Oh shit! Okay,
you were in the Sims game.
I would just love to be in the writers' room where they're trying to come up with the episodes, like just the ideas that motherfuckers just start throwing out.
Like, it's crazy, man. Like, what would that do? It's all crazy shit. But the last episode of season 4, when I say I had to get that bitch a standing ovation, dog. Like I was like
in your crib, is that?
I was like, nigga, I got all my stuff. I was like, brilliant. Like the way it ended, I was like. The twist at the end is like on some M. Night Shyamalan shit. I was like,
the good M. Night.
Yes, like good.
Not the Village.
No, we talking about like good. We talking about when Sixth Sense was the shit.
Okay,
we talking about good, that level good.
Okay.
So it's like, oh shit. But yeah, man. So now I highly recommend if you never watched Black Mirror, but you like shit like Twilight Zone,
there you
watch it. That's basically all it is, or it's Outer Limits or some shit like that. If you like shit like that. Watch it. And if you want a good idea like what kind of shit could be happening within now and the next 50 to 100 years, might want to check that out. You might as well just to see like, and then when you start seeing like certain technology being made, like Black Mirror called it, nigga. Nope. Yeah. Like it's one about drones.
Okay.
Like not regular drones either. Like the ones that the dog drone. No, the ones that got the military with the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's all I'm gonna say. Okay. But get to it. It mind you, you don't have to watch them.
No.
You don't gotta watch them.
But I like it because I just like kind of like the sequentiality of it because like they kind of lead up to me.
But when you get to everything that it leads up to, it's just like it's only maybe like 2. It's so far I would say out of all Black Mirror, it's maybe like literally a handful of like episodes that end on a good note.
Yeah.
Literally, that's it. Maybe I can count maybe like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And one is a guaranteed good note.
Yeah.
No, two are guaranteed good notes, and the other one is kind of questionable. But hey, but watch Black Mirror if you ain't never seen it.
Yeah, definitely watch Black Mirror, man.
Get hip. Stay
all right. I finished up Stranger Things season 2, Ted. Damn good.
Fuck yeah.
Damn good. Just it's 2 brothers that's doing that wrote and directed this and came up with it. Kudos to them for all what they doing with this because I didn't know what they could really go push, how they could push the idea of the other side, or what is it called, the upside down further, and they pushed it further to the point where you can see where they can go on with this.
Hell yeah. I mean, like I said, when you get turned down from doing it, say fucking make your own shit.
Oh, they wanted to do it?
That's the whole reason why Stranger Things got made. It's because the Duffer Brothers wanted to make it. They really? Wanted to make the remake of it.
Okay.
That would have been fantastic.
They reason wanted to, but they were told they weren't good enough. They didn't have enough credit in their belt, so they made Stranger Things. Stephen King saw Stranger Things and was like, the fuck was wrong with how come y'all use these niggas for it? Like, right, yeah. But I mean, mind you, still it came out to be ill as fuck. Like, yeah. But you know, like you just said, like how the fuck could that have been? You know what I'm saying?
But how did that get passed up?
Like, yeah, it's basically one big ass homage to it. Basically, if you low key kind of peep Stranger Things. I can see that.
All right, I finished up The Punisher 2. Did everybody finish that? This is how many deaths do y'all think was in there? Like over 100, right?
Nah.
Somebody said it was like 92.
I don't even think it's that.
Somebody counted it was 92 deaths in there.
How?
I mean, he killed 20 people in the last thing in the barracks, and they where they were. That's like 20 right there.
Yeah, but that's another 70, 80, bro? Nah, it was not 80 deaths, though, I thought.
Yeah, dude, the first episode, he killed good 10, 11
niggas. He 10, 11 people in the first episode.
The first episode alone.
You're right with the mob.
And the mob and the niggas in the construction site.
It was only like 4 of them niggas, though.
No, it was about a good 5, 6. No, it was about
some of the mob dudes?
No, the construction workers.
It was like 4 of them.
4 of them, and then it was like about 10 of them. That's 15 guys right there.
Like he did some John Wick level shit.
But
early,
he wasn't murdering people every fucking day. Like,
but no, they talking about total deaths. Like even
total
though
deaths
people
like
like
one episode.
Jigsaw killed a lot of people
well,
too.
That's what I'm saying. Jigsaw killed a lot
that
of people.
whole platoon.
Up on what you talking about?
When they were that whole crew when they tried to catch them and it was that
right,
setup.
and they were up on that building.
Yeah.
That still was only like 20 people.
You adding up? It's 20 in the last.
That's still like
40.
50. That's 50, like 100 people, bro. Like think about that. That's a lot of motherfuckers, bro.
So it's goddamn Punisher.
I don't think so. I think Punisher to me right. I can't. I don't know if it's better than Daredevil. A piece of me wants to say it though.
It's more grounded.
It's much more grounded. And that last scene, dog. With the creation of Jigsaw.
Yeah.
I was like, he earned his name by far. Like, there's nothing like
because he's all over the place.
Well,
because he's good and he's bad. And
it's just there was no remorse. Like, he kind of gave it to niggas, throughout the series. Mm-hmm. But he made this nigga like suffer. Like he was like, yeah, I don't want to kill you, but I'm gonna let you know I don't fuck with you. And when he took that dude's head, bruh, and that dude sold it too. The way he was screaming and shit, I was like, bruh.
See, and you know what? And this is what I remember. I saw this battle on one of these little nerd groups. They was talking about Punisher versus John Wick. I'm like, nah, Punisher.
No, Punisher would kill him.
I said, nah, Punisher.
No way, Punisher would kill that dude.
I'm like, okay, my nigga, have y'all ever seen Berserk?
That's what I say. That's what I'm saying.
My nigga, you seen Berserk. Him and Gus is the same nigga. Just replace a sword with guns and explosives. They are the same nigga. No, he loses. I'm just saying.
Like I said, it'd have been a better. It'd have been a better battle between him and the accountant, like John Wick and the accountant.
That's more on par. You saying?
Yeah, but the thing about the Punisher, he be getting away with dumb luck the way he be maneuvering through shit though too.
But that's a part of his whole mythos too.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like he runs on 0 foot. Like his whole mind is 0 fucks given. Like, and that's why I love. And then John Bernthal, I was like, God damn! I was like,
you could choose a better one, dog. Like
I'm like, he already sold me on season 2 of Daredevil, but the first episode alone, I was like, nigga, this is John Wick. This John Wick the series, my nigga. Like
John Wick the
series, my nigga. I'm like, I'm good. And it just went from there. I was like, why? And it was like, it really was as visceral as the comics. Like
I like the fact that Micro kind of balanced him out though.
Yeah,
like Micro was like,
it ain't on 10 the whole time. Like,
did you say what?
It ain't on 10 the whole time.
It's not. I don't think it would have bothered me if it was on 10 on time. But the fact that Punisher, like, you do have this mythos, like this nigga's just unstoppable. But Micro was like, yo, I can outsmart you if I wanted to. Like this, like, don't think that. I mean, I understand that you Wolverine without the titanium, nigga. I get it, but understand, like, if I actually thought about it, if I put my mind to it, I could fuck you.
He said, nigga, if I found you that fast,
right. He was like, I was sitting in a motherfucking chair, nigga. Like,
but I will say this though, man. Frank is not the one. But once Frank got your ass, and when he see you, whoo. With Jesus, like you be like, damn, like.
Well, but even outside of that, like Micro, I mean, they did go back and forth. Like I like how Frank was like, "Oh, you fucking with me? Let me take a visit to your family. Let me just show you what's good."
Like this is how cold Frank is. You saw at the very beginning of the first episode him finishing his fucking revenge. Like nigga, like he straight finished.
I forgot about that mess.
He straight did everything he needed to do. And that's why he was on chill. Like, I'm done. Like, first 5 minutes of him killing the last nigga's mouth, killing his family. And he was like, yep, I'm done. And that's it. He only reactivated because all that other shit happened, like, in the first episode. That's the only reason he started coming back. Other than that, my nigga was on chill. He was just on PTSD the whole time. Like, no, I'm real shit.
No, you right.
He was like, so I mean, other than that, like, my nigga literally finished his prime goal in life at the beginning of the first episode. Okay. And then just said, nope, I'm good. So, I mean, just a nigga like that is dangerous, man. Like, come on, man. I'm just saying, like, Micro could fuck with him. But as ruthless as Frank is, they
gotta do the Nucci
Micro,
they gotta come back.
You gotta think about it. Like, you know, like you said, there is a mythos about it, but Micro could have killed him. Like,
Micro, he definitely could have killed him, but
like,
man.
At any point. The fact, like, I just like the fact that Micro at some point was butt naked and still butt naked, tied to a chair, and still took out the Punisher.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, think about that. That's some small time genius. Like,
it's small time genius, but I would say it's some damn luck behind it. Because I would say this, you know, Frank, like I said, zero fucks again. Then he is ready to die at any point.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, so you fucking with someone that don't give a fuck. Like, oh, okay,
I'm here for the shits.
This is I live.
I mean,
here.
but you got to think
You
of
know
like
what I'm saying?
it's just, but. I think that's the thing I like about Micro. Micro understood like the only way that you could really fuck with Frank was psychologically, like, cause think about it, Micro's tied to a chair and Punisher's thinking he's torturing this nigga. You know what I mean? He's like, oh yeah, he's like, see, you don't know about torture. The whole thing about torture is like, you know, I've taken you out your element. You know, Micro's, you know, he playing the thing, and as soon as he got the nigga close, the hidden clown pin, nigga, just, huh? You know what I mean? Like, and Punisher was back out again. You know what I mean? Just fucking with his mind. So I think that was cool. But I also like the fact that Punisher was like, just know.
At any given point.
Just
know, I'm letting you live right now.
I can flip this. I can take your family out and not give two fucks. I got two
fuck
whole
your wife.
fucks. Right. I can fuck your wife, kill her, and still not give two fucks about it.
Because you got to remember, Frank got that Michael Corleone level ruthlessness, dude. That's a whole different level.
No, I wouldn't call Michael Corleone. I call it Sonny Corleone ruthlessness. That's who he is.
Because Sonny was crazy, but Jesus. Yeah. But it's just the fact that Frank, it's the fact that, like you said, man, like, I'm glad Micro was pretty much his voice of reason for the most part. It was like, yeah, my nigga, we can do this a smarter way. Let's do this a better way.
Bro, this shit has been Rambo 2017. Nigga.
Right.
Rambo in New York.
He said, nah, nigga, let's fuck this. Nah, Frank,
Rambo takes Manhattan.
Pretty much, he was like, let's try this. No, let's how about we do this? Because I was like, when you live on suicide run mode every day,
he was just been running into he would no tactics, no strategy. He was like, just give me a gun. That's all I need. I promise you.
It's like, I was like, this nigga is on suicide
He's like a video
mode.
game. He goes and gets other guns. He uses his gun until he can get to another place to get all your guns.
He really is. I was like,
it's like, I got 5 bullets left. I gotta get to their armory.
Like he would,
just like a video game. I gotta get to their place to get their guns.
Dude,
to kill more people.
Punisher did give two, like,
this nigga is like the nigga from Wolfenstein, dog. Like, god damn.
And dude, you also gotta think, Punisher got shot like 50 times, bro. Like,
he's gas from berserk, my nigga. I'm saying,
like, he would just wake up and just pull. He was like, "Oh, I got shot in my heart. Let me just pull this out.
Let me stitch it.
Cauterize it. Stitch it. All right, where your good?
Where's your vodka?
That's the nigga throw it out at the same time, like mother. I was like, what the fuck?
All right, Dave Chapelle stand-ups dropped 2 over break.
Oh, awesome.
They were good, man. I think at this point, if you're not into Chapelle, just don't. Because the people are mad about some of his jokes. If you just ain't going to get it, you don't get it at this point.
I mean, I see the arguments, but my thing is, you got to remember, this is someone who don't. So you messing with, you really trying to go against someone who don't give a fuck.
He may be the the Punisher of the comedy scene.
Like,
I don't think he's the Punisher because.
Who would be then?
The Punisher would be somebody like
Corey Holcomb.
Like almost like Andy Van.
What's his name? I know you're talking about. But it's got to be somebody that still can tear up some stuff, but they don't care.
Well, no, because it's different. Because it's not about caring. Because if he cared, he would just say, like, he was really strategic with his wording, and then what he was trying to say, he told through story and contrast.
Yeah.
So you could like look. He'd be like, you know what? It's kind of fucked up what he's saying. But because he opened with this and this story, you like there's some truth to this motherfucker. Yeah. Like it's not like he's just like, fuck this type of person and all the rest of this
keep
stuff.
It moving, bitch.
Right. What was his name? Andy Dyke?
Andrew Dice Clay?
Andrew Dice Clay.
Okay, yeah.
Andrew Dice Clay. Like, Andrew Dice Clay didn't give a fuck. Like, he'd be like, hey, fuck lesbians. Like, you know, like...
fuck the lesbian last night.
Right. Like, it would just be, like, not giving two... Like, that's where you don't give two shits. It'd be lesbians in the obvious. Hey, I'll fuck you in your mouth. Like, God damn, boy. Calm down. But... Chapelle was more so like
methodical with shit.
Super methodical.
It's like if if Andrew Dice Clay is Punisher, then he's John Wick with shit. Like how John Wick is way more methodical, very methodical with his shit. Very like I know exactly what I'm doing.
Right. Like a surgeon. Like he's a surgeon with his lines, man. And it's like, but you know what's funny in watching this, especially like the way that we grew up, like or the stuff that we grew up watching, like watching him and all the flack that he gets now and like where he's come from, you can see how the greats fall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the greats don't.
The greats don't.
Well, it's not that they don't fall, but it's the fact like because their subject matter.
So you saying that kind of Teflon?
What you mean?
Like they can't be hit?
No, I think they can't. Well, I think the idea of comedy change. I don't want to say it changes, but like. The stuff that you can talk about changes.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, because think about it. We go back to Dice Clay. Dice Clay was a hit.
He was
for a long time.
That early 90s, Dice Clay was in a pocket.
But see,
he had that HBO money too, G.
So think about that. So then it's not cool to talk about the subjects in the way that you talk about them, or it's not cool to even touch it at all. So now your comedy changes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or it's almost like I kind of look at comedians and rappers the same. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I watched that. Did you watch that Jay-Z when basically I think he was talking to a record label manager about like him cheating on his wife and
that little vignette. I saw that. Yeah.
And so like they asked him like, do you still feel like you're on top of the game and all the rest of that stuff? And he was like, nah, I kind of feel like it's a young man's game, you know, because of. You know, the energy that has to go behind and all the rest of that stuff. But the thing is, like, with him being older, like, his subject matter's changed.
You're right.
You know what I mean? Like, he ain't talking about himself no more. He is a little bit. I mean, that's always a part of the game.
I mean, he went from talking about moving weight to,
like,
having
Picasso paintings.
Picasso paintings and having good credit.
Right. Like, and think about that. That's crazy, though. Like, and it's weird because it's evolution, but it's also weird because it's like, who's he talking to? Like, who wants to hear it? You know what I mean? Like, we're all vibing off of it because it's like, yo, this shit is legit. Like, we're all thinking about this shit at the same time. Mm. But the nigga that's 19 is not talking about no fucking 401k shit. You know what I mean? So it's hard. And these are the niggas that's pushing the, supporting the music, but the ones that the music is trying to attract. And supposedly dictating what's hot and what's not as far as hip-hop.
Kind of basically like they the ones who dictate what's going to be pushed forward in the culture.
Exactly. That's you know what I'm saying. So like, comedy's kind of like the same thing. Like, do you remember Dave Chapelle? I never forget. Killing Me Softly was one of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Ever
talking about sprinkling crack,
sprinkling some crack on my lazy.
But he was not talking like I don't think he was talking this way that he is now back then. Like,
you know what I mean?
He's
older. He's got kids,
right? And he's covering. He's had more experiences, but the stuff that he's like, he can't be talking about. I mean, he's still talking about like fucking bitches, but it's definitely
like on some
right. It's way in the back pocket. Like he's covering like current topics.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I mean? Because even like because back in that time, he wasn't talking about Bush. He wasn't talking about the presidency.
He did. He talked about Bush and Kings. Remember, he was like. If Bush was like on crack and wanted to give some head, remember that? And he was like, "There will be peace in the Middle East." He was he's giving head. He's like,
right. But it's still it's sexual. It's not like a direct. Like he was laughing at that was a real statement. He was like he bashed people like on the slide, but he was like talking about Trump supporters. He was like, "You dumb motherfuckers." He ain't trying to help you.
Me.
He helping me.
That's some real shit.
That's some real shit though.
Right.
It was the real shit. That shit was hilarious.
Fuck yeah.
All right, last up, and I checked out. I know we like, goddamn, we went with it, but we had a lot to talk about, man. The Shy Man, y'all gotta watch this shit.
I
man.
heard it was dope as fuck.
It's fucking amazing. One episode, pilot episode, the best pilot episode I may have seen in my fucking life of any TV
How black
show.
is it, Daryl?
Whoa. So
Wait.
Only I have one critique of it, and I'll tell you later.
First off, how black is it, Daryl?
Black as shit.
Okay, that's why he loves it.
well,
No,
of course. So that's what I'm asking. So
I do have one critique.
here's my before you go there.
You're gonna have the critique I have is what you're probably gonna ask.
I'm sure. Now, comparatively,
Mm-hmm.
where does Snowfall link up with this? Because I know you like Snowfall a lot.
This is better than Snowfall. So pilot episode one.
Like
Damn.
Hands down.
Yeah, hands down.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Only thing I will say that they don't have Chicago accents down and Chicago slang. But that's a small critique. That's just me being a. Yeah, but the storyline is so good. I wanted to throw that out. I'm not gonna throw this baby out the bathwater.
So then
That's how good. That's how good.
Then it's legitimate. Then it's legit.
That's how good that first pilot episode was.
Okay.
Like I didn't want it to end. I was like, yo.
And you're like, damn, it's been an hour already.
Yeah. Like it is. Dude, it's there, man. It's there. It brings you into this world fast. You're in there. You in there with these characters. You sympathize with them off the break. With everybody's go. Yeah, with Common and Lena Waithe. It's Lena Waithe, right?
Yeah.
The girl that from Masters of None.
Yeah,
Lena Waithe. Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, they on some. Y'all got the shot. It's the first pilot episode is online right now. I checked out. So let's go ahead and get into our news topics. Tales from the Hood coming back for a sequel.
Nope.
Rusty Cundiff. I'm on this. I'm on this. I am all about. Dude, Tales from the Hood is gotten better over time. Watch it again now as a grown man.
But my thing is this, though. I mean, if you don't hear, I think with the kind of horror movies that we have, though, now, I mean, especially like now that we kind of stuffed the bar off on some shit like Get Out.
But there's a difference, though. Like, here's my concern. Tales from the Hood it was really put together to tell like a story, like a moral, like drugs, coming from the plantation, racism, all the racist stuff. So like,
it was an overall black experience for real because you're talking about the cops dealing with cops, and doing crooked stuff, slavery.
So the question is,
killing their own people.
Are they really going to be trying to push the same message, or does it like actually take a spin for horror now, like for horror's sake?
I would want it to stay on. I would want it to give another critique of something, like go into a different direction with something else.
I almost don't want it to.
Nah, because we don't need that. That's what I'm saying. If you don't go different, you don't need that.
Like I'd rather it really try its hand at some like insidious, like black people in horror situations.
So you say you want a Black Saw?
No, give me like a black version of. If you don't give me like a black version of It or some shit like that, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Like you're gonna do some shit. Give me like a black bird, like a straight black bird, like.
Or The Strangers.
There you go, like some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Strangers, like even though it was like grounded, it was creepy though.
Yeah.
Right, it's creepy as fuck. But because the thing, not to say that we don't want to tell more of the story, but I don't think that we get enough black horror. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of an untouched genre. You know what I mean? You talk about creepy castles in England and shit, and it's like, well, no black people there. You know what I'm saying? This church in 1957. Well, black people weren't allowed in this fucking church, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know where we can move in that. So it would be really interesting.
I'm interested in seeing that. I'm interested to see what Rusty Cundiff comes up with. Kendrick Lamar involved in the soundtrack for Black Panther.
We can just go on and move on. Like,
come on, man. We all agree on that. We know that, man.
That's a raised right fist in this
Right, right.
Bryan Singer may be gone from the TV show The Gifted.
How excited are you?
Man, you know what?
He came.
Right? He's like, I'm gonna go take my. I'm gonna
go get some paper sticky. I'm gonna go get some paper sticky. Yeah,
in the washer.
I mean, I don't like to see a man have a downfall in his life.
Yes,
but
you do, nigga.
But if it had to be, he said, "Yes, you do."
Yes, you do. Shut the fuck up. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. We ain't gotta do that shit. No, we not.
Hold on, let me say it.
No.
Let me finish it.
No. We ain't finishing that bullshit. No.
He cut that shit off quick as
Bryan Singer sticky
don't even
lie.
Don't
No.
And I pertinently put it up as the throwback episode last week. Y'all need to go download that when I just developed the whole concept of sticky papers.
Oh my God.
But let me finish it. But I'm happy that this guy's going down.
Oh my God.
I don't like to see the downfall of people.
Was that the one that was good, or was Runaways good?
Runaway's supposed to be real good. Gifted, I heard, was good at the beginning, but it's tailing off now. Gifted is the one of the X-Men prequel
about Polaris.
Yeah. But I heard Runaway's supposed to be fucking awesome. So you season 2 of that coming out too.
And what's the other one? The Inhumans is trash though.
Yeah, they're not coming back.
Ain't shit.
I haven't even watched it. I ain't even watched it.
I mean, I put it up there so I could remind myself to watch it just to see where it's going.
I ain't gonna make it. I already know that. All right. Next up, Disney thinks Han Solo movie is a flop.
Yeah,
That's
man.
crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Hey.
Like, think about how you gonna call your shit a flop before you even had a chance. Because they were saying that, the dude couldn't act, the guy that...
At all. They said that they went through all acting coaches and all that shit. Everyone else was cool. But
somebody got fired, I tell you that. Whoever the casting director was that said, like, push for that person, got fired.
I can tell.
Because they got all these actors. They can get any actor they want to. They can come in here right now and say, all three of y'all gonna play Han Solo at the same time. And we would say, yeah. And we figure it out. Like, what age...
I was gonna say something really ridiculous. I was like...
What was gonna be like stuck on you?
Nah.
All three of us play them at the same time. What was the y'all remember the Living Color thing where the dudes was Damon Wayans and Keenan Ivory were Siamese twins, and he was playing his stunt double.
Yeah, no.
And he was having to get fucked up for him. And he was like, "Man, you gonna do the love scene for me?" He's like, "Oh, really?" And it was like a donkey or something. He had to fuck or something.
No, I tell you at this over because it deals with a lot of the controversy right now. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we ain't doing that. But yeah, damn, man. Disney like, fuck it. We got Fox now. We finna get this deal to go through.
The fact that they're setting, it's just the fact that it's almost like a disclaimer.
Yeah,
that's
like, hey,
that's like
we ain't putting no money behind this.
Bro, that's like when you tell a chick, you was like, look, I know we about to do this.
They ain't wasted all these niggas' time.
It was like, I know we about to do this, but I ain't fucked in like 7 months. So if it's a little early, if it's a little whack, if it's whack.
Look, the first one's going to be some charity.
So what happened is Disney came too fast.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. And they let you know fast. Like, I'm a bust quick. I'm just going to tell you that right now. So let's just get this out the way.
Look, guess what? Hashtag waste their time 2018.
Tell you, man.
For real. I was like, damn. Like, because everyone else I heard was cool.
Yeah.
It's just the dude who was supposed to play Han Solo. That's
hey, man, they iron fisted it, nigga.
That's hey, Disney did. Speaking of coming fast, let's go ahead and the news. I heard the recent news real quick earlier.
I knew he was gonna do
about
this.
Stan Lee.
Oh fuck yeah! Oh yeah! Yep.
Yeah.
Hey man,
he's a 35-year-old pervert.
I'm gonna say, but I don't.
Dog.
None of this is gonna affect the movies and stuff.
No, I mean,
unless Kevin Feige get caught up.
Nah, that's different. Kevin Feige got to be on watch. You gotta have security for him. He gotta have chicks. He gotta have chicks signing contracts. Look here, we kind.
So the question is,
but it's from the UK Mirror.
Is he senile? Would you guess that
at 95?
Yeah, 95, bro.
Niggas ain't giving them passes, dog.
But it's also reported in the Mirror though too, so that's the only thing. That's kind of like the UK version of
right.
Gossip or some shit, or like
I mean,
TMZ.
The other side of it is, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not trying to say like it's okay,
because I've seen the Mirror get facts wrong about stuff I knew personally, like from a situation, and they had the facts all wrong from stuff that happened in St. Louis that they would report on. You'd be like, man, come on, man, that dude not 39. Like,
well, I guess I'm just looking at it like I mean, I know some people that work in their homes and they be like, yeah, all these niggas is old perverts. Like,
yeah.
Walk around, dicks out all the time, grabbing on asses. And I'm not saying that's okay. I'm just saying, like, how do you tell a nigga at the end of his life, you're like, yo, don't touch my ass? And he's like,
he didn't get the memo that all this shit was going down. He just thought it was more opportunity for him. They didn't tell him. They didn't had a heart. They had a heart to tell him because he had so much fun. He's like, he's 95. He finna die. It's like, man, I mean, who gonna have the heart to tell him he can't do that no more?
Right, this is his house.
And he might die any day though. I mean, do we really want to let him know that you don't grab asses randomly no more?
It's like, Mr. Lee, please stop walking around. Put your dick up. and come sit down
Sir,
at the dinner table.
No, you cannot jerk off at the table, sir.
Right? Yeah. There's no. What's your boy's name?
You talking about Louis C.K.
Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. learned from him.
No C.K. over here.
Wow.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Wow.
That's just amazing to me, though. Mm-hmm. Like, you know how comfortable you have to be to just pull your dick out and start masturbating in front of somebody?
I'm not that comfortable, personally.
Like, no, and not even like somebody you talking to. Like something like your secretary walks in, you're like, yeah, cancel on my.
Or like the Matt Lauer situation where you lock the door on a chick when they walk in, like, and you got a little button up on you, think click click,
dog,
to lock the door.
Nuts. I don't know if this is gonna affect the movie. I mean, it's sad to hear that Stan Lee's doing shit like this. It's really fucked up.
Fucked up old man.
But
all I can say is, but
I don't. Here's the thing, and to reference Chapelle,
they bulletproof Wallace though at this point.
Well, it's not even necessarily Marvel. I'm just saying, like, when do we start? Like Chapelle said it the best. Like they're. Did he bring up Matt Damon talk about conflating, like situations?
Yeah, he's like, no, he brought up Ben Affleck talking about how he was trying to come out and speak against sexual assaults, and then he was like, you grabbed a titty 10 years ago. He's like, oh, I'm out.
That
shit was so like, oh, I'm out.
It's the truth though, because I'm like,
I ain't saying shit.
How do you battle accusations, especially from 50 years ago? Like, this shit is recent. So this nigga walked around his dick out. Yeah, he was like, sir, pull up the record. This nigga definitely has his dick out. Yeah. So they go into battle for him, and that's fucked up. He should not be walking. Nobody should be feeling like they're a piece of meat or being used. But at the same time, how do you battle an accuser? Like, I'm sure they can pull up records from his home and be like, oh, he's not doing this or he is doing this. Mm-hmm. But like Kevin Spacey's getting it bad in the motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, his life is ruined, my nigga.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's an accusation. How do you battle an accusation? Like, somebody came up to you and was like, hey, when we were 4, you touched my vajayjay.
Well, I think the reason.
I mean, you're supposed to know back then, but I'm not supposed to.
I think the thing behind that is because people know the law that the only 2 things that don't have a statute of limitation at all are rape and murder.
No, rape has a statute of limitation.
I thought rape didn't have a statute.
Rape's got a statute of limitation. That's why Cosby ain't got locked up for all them other ones.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. You are.
Murder's the only murder and like robbing a federal bank. It's like something weird with like federal. Like if you rob a
federal crime.
It's like a weird thing where like robberies. Like it's certain banks. If you rob certain banks, it's like no statute of limitations on it. But like if you rob some like a credit union or some shit like
terrorism, some shit like that.
Yeah, right? I mean it's all fucked up, man. I just like sexual harassment's nothing to play with. Rape ain't nothing to play with. None of this shit is nothing to play with, man. I'm just trying to figure out like how do you?
I just think that we were way too nice of people and our thought process than we believed.
What you mean?
Like we just be like, ain't nobody gonna pull their dick out like that. Well, but everybody else, it's way more savagery out here than we thought.
Like, I just had no idea because none of us are thinking about. I just walked in, I pulled my dick out. And,
you'd be like, whoa, nigga,
bruh. Right. Like, but I'm thinking to myself,
like, what? First of all, you'd be like, you really did that?
I'm just trying to figure out like how do you decipher niggas that are telling the truth and versus niggas that are just trying to get a payday?
But it's like it's so fucked up. The game has been so fucked up for so long for women. You gotta just kind of believe it at this point for a minute. It's like it's gotta be like the scales gotta get fucking. That's just what. And I know it sounds fucked up when I say that because I might have a charge or something. I don't know. 5 years from now, I'm like, man, I know what I said on the podcast, but I didn't do it.
That is not true.
Yeah, but I'm just saying from other perspective, men have got away with that shit for so long. It's like.
I mean, it's true. Well, at the same time, but you're also ruining.
I'm coming out.
Well, I guess it's true. Well, I don't know. So is it tit for tat? Like. Is it really like... Because, like, even with Cosby, like, 50 women came out, and then the lawyers hopped in, and then, like, 25 of them was like, oh, we was just bullshitting.
Right.
Because they found out, like, oh, this was bullshit, this was bullshit, this was bullshit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, of course, we all know people are going to try to start using that to their advantage just to get a payday. But, like, it's weird because I don't want to, like, be like...
It's like, you just got to ride it out. I think this one, we just got to ride it out and see where it goes. We can't. I really,
Oprah for president, dog.
Shout out to O. Mahershala Ali and Stephen Dorff to star in season 3 of True Detective?
Fuck yeah, because season 1 was I made it like
I've never seen the season. Of
season 1 like
that's who was on that one.
Season 1 is
Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, and
that
Woody
season was everything.
I heard the second one was whack with
I ain't
Colin
never
Farrell.
watched the second one. The
With
first one was damn good.
I heard it is.
Damn
I heard
good.
it's crazy.
Damn good.
All right, I'll put that on the
And
list.
Stephen Dorff, as everybody remember, is the villain from Blade.
Yep, Deacon Frost. Yes, sir.
Deacon Frost.
All right, next up, Scandal is supposed to cross over with How to Get Away with Murder.
Hey,
It was bound to happen.
Yo,
it
this
was-
sounds like some shit that I thought of. Like literally, like just bullshit. Like, hey man, it'd be kind of dope if they crossed over.
But it's just funny as fuck. It's just like the CW is just like they just get
That's the CW?
everybody. No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like,
Oh, you said they looked at the CW like they got Crisis on Infinite Earth.
it's just like everything fucking crosses up.
They said somebody's watching the
I think
Flashback
that's a
Kid.
good ass idea. What if Olivia Pope meets what the fuck is her name?
I forgot her name from the
From
little chick.
How to Get Away with
Yeah,
Murder.
Viola Davis's character.
Oh my god.
And then one of them fuck around, get her hella bad, and where they go to? Grey's Anatomy
Grey-
Hospital.
Shut the fuck up.
You gotta do it.
You gotta do it. You might
do
as
it.
well. You might
gotta
as well.
do it.
You Shines and Rhymes, Shondaland, y'all might as well.
Just intertwine this whole shit.
Making a shit. Go ahead and make it one
Yo.
Shondaland shit.
Y'all ain't shit, man. Y'all just
You're
said
right.
it and
It's
go to
gonna
Grey's
become one
Anatomy.
show. It's gonna be
That's
called
how-
Grey Scandal of Murder, nigga.
Grey's Anatomy.
We gonna call it the SRU.
Oh, the Shondaland.
Shonda Rhimes universe.
Well, she
Hey,
probably
I'm
played career
for
for
it.
real on Netflix. I think this is her last year with ABC, right? Yeah, because she got that contract with Netflix for like 5 years.
And she is, and her other properties are already on Netflix.
Hey, I'm for it.
All
dog.
3 of them, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm for it. That shit is crazy.
Bright sequel is supposed to be coming, man. Yeah, we talked about the Bright a little bit earlier.
Right.
I mean, I guess I'm interested to see what the fuck they gonna do with this world. Maybe since they see now, like,
No.
and the dude Matthew Landis
No.
got fired that wrote it.
What?
He got caught up in a sexual
God
situation
damn.
too. He's not writing the part.
Hey
two.
man, there needs to be a school to teach niggas how to control their dicks. I mean, literally.
Or-
they like.
Or see, now I'm gonna go to the other side
Here
of
we
it.
go. Here we
To the Black Mirror side of it. What if there's actually an agency that pays that is like hookers that let you just defile women, that let you to defile them and do the shit you want to do?
I mean, that is prostitution. Like,
Right, no,
you
but
don't
I'm
need
saying-
an agency
talking
for
about
that.
the-
No,
you talking
but
about
I'm
Stan
saying
Nevada,
but-
or-
no. I'm saying an actual
Nevada.
company that will pay, like, and they act like they regular people, and you could do it to them. Like if you just like grabbing random asses, you'd be like, oh, this is the such and such. You just grab her random ass. She walked by. She works in your company.
Hey, further flip that shit. When you know that the nigga supposedly is a genius, is also a fucking, sexual harassment suit waiting to happen, and you hire that company to send these niggas purposely
so they
keep
can
him
stay off of him.
Cause
So he can do his thing.
so he could do his thing, but he thinks in his head
That he's doing-
he doing this to the masses.
You saying that Fox will go ahead and get
No,
somebody
like
else?
the board of directors have paid this agency. That's like, yo,
And that's your new secretary too.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like they set this up. It's
And
like,
she just be dropping pencils and shit right in front of you and stuff. Aren't you gonna lock the door?
yeah, you
like-
horrible. You a horrible nigga, dog. You a horrible motherfucking nigga. That's horrible as fuck.
Yeah.
But
Jesus.
I think, well, that's fucked up that he got caught in that shit.
Yeah.
Again. God damn, boy, this shit is everywhere. I think if they're going to bring Bright back, please, hey, first off, hire the Duffer Brothers to write that shit.
Oh, damn.
But make sure you put in the one ring to rule them all, the one ring to find them.
One wine.
One wine.
One wine to rule them all. Yeah, one wine
Hey,
to rule them all. Yeah.
Make this shit a fucking series.
That's what I think too. Will Smith ain't gonna do no series.
like some alienation.
might.
No,
Will
like
Smith ain't gonna do
alienation.
this.
Like
Yeah,
alienation.
but Will
that's
Smith
what
ain't
I'm
gonna do no
saying.
series.
He needs to.
Now
bruh.
you do a series to accompany it, maybe, but Will ain't gonna do no series.
Why
Will ain't
wouldn't
gonna do no series. I can't see Will doing a series unless it's got to be his vehicle. I think,
I mean, that's fine.
but I don't think Bright's not his vehicle. I'm talking about like where he came up with it, kind of how
Oh.
you know what I'm saying. Like Overbrook's
I
got
don't
something
know,
to do with
bruh.
it or something like that.
I think he might. I think if he, and maybe I don't know. Maybe they could work out some collaboration or some shit like that. But I feel like if you're gonna do it, you got to do it you got to give it some time to breathe. Because that shit is just, like, if it's going to be another story just like that, like,
and yeah,
you're not really going to... I mean, honestly, they only released that little small, short story in order to appease the people like, yo...
What the fuck is going on?
Like, yeah, like, literally, like, y'all fucking history of violence us with a fucking fantasy story. Like,
right.
Yeah, for real. You just dropped us in the middle of this shit. It was like, yeah, shit's blowing up. Shit's magical. It's fucking...
Believe it.
Right. You got fairies and shit and motherfucking Will Smith.
Fairies lives matter.
Fairy lives matter and Will Smith with a Mountie mustache, nigga. So...
Jewish people were the elves people, just off record.
Oh, yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Black
Somebody was saying
that
that it wasn't Jews.
Who?
I was online. They was I didn't realize that the Jewish people were supposed to be the elves. Like, oh, okay. Sucks to be you. All right, Alien Covenant is canceled.
Who?
Alien Covenant is canceled. All the Alien movies, prequels that Ridley Scott was trying to do. Thank you to whoever made a decision.
Hey, what he said? He said thank you.
This has been a great day for me with getting shit canceled. Because they just don't let Neil Blomkamp do his Alien. That he's been already wrote it, already did that sketch art for it, all that shit that was dope for it. Go ahead. And he's met Michael Biehn signed on. He was gonna do it. Sigourney Weaver said, "I'm down for only the Neil Blomkamp one."
That'd be dope.
And I think they even gonna get the little girl that played Newt to come back.
That'd be tight.
She's gonna be 92 now,
Right.
but I mean,
exactly.
You know, it'd be dope though.
What's that?
What if they made like an adaptation of Alien Isolation though?
The video game.
Yeah.
See, I never played it.
Because it's about Ripley's daughter. The whole game is about Ripley's daughter getting chased by one alien. So basically, it's basically like a remake of the first Alien.
So what are you shooting at? This alien, the whole game?
The whole it's like you have different enemies, but you can't kill the alien. The alien is basically like the unkillable enemy, just running throughout the like it stalks you throughout the whole game.
And you can get the kill at the end, basically. Okay, all right.
No, that's all I'm gonna say.
All right, Trevor Jackson, which is the from the movie. He's from Burning Sands, the main character in Burning Sands, and also he's on Grownish.
Grownish, yeah.
He's supposed to be playing Superfly in a remake.
Superfly what?
The
movie.
Superfly movie what? We ain't talking about not the Gwen Parks Jr. version, not the She Show Up Ron O'Neal version.
Ron O'Neal, yes.
Yep.
God damn it. This has been another episode, man. Okay, fuck this shit.
Man, we don't need this. Like, cause next they're gonna do a Dolomite or something. And if you ain't, they've already did this with Black Dynamite. All this stuff.
That's the whole point of Black Dynamite.
Well, the question is, are they going?
It's supposed to be a series. Like, I mean, the Superfly series too.
Are they modernizing it though?
I don't know.
Supposed to be priests?
That's a good question.
If they modernize it, I can.
That any Hustle and Flow then?
Oof.
Man.
Yeah, is that man?
Okay. Superfly, man.
All right. Sabrina the Teenage Witch getting a reboot. Are they coming back with all these reboots, man? They need to do my Family Matters reboot. If everybody, that's the most watched episode on YouTube right now. People have been mad. If you look at the comments, people are upset at me. I mean, damn, man. Why old girl got to be on heroin? Like, it's a part of the whole thing, baby.
So probably when they're going to make it like probably more like what, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, probably?
Yeah. What, Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Yeah, probably.
No,
it's going to be comedy. It's going to be. They're going to make it darker. That's right. Okay, yeah. But I like that show. I ain't gonna front. I used to watch that shit.
Yeah, you weak.
He said that shit. So yeah, you weak. I watch this shit, man. I watch this shit.
Every once in a while, I catch it. I think, yeah, it's not for me.
All right, some of the bad reviews for Last Jedi because of feminism. Some dude created a bot to give bad reviews to Last Jedi because he was mad at feminism. And mad at Rey being the main character.
Let's just move on, man.
We're not even gonna get into
this. Now this one was pretty. It was supposed to be Freddie and Jason versus Kid and Play movie at New Line Cinema.
That would have been amazing.
Amazing. I just want to read the script of it. If somebody still got it, I'll take that.
So like, do they have a dance off? Like,
I just don't even know. That should have been.
I can't even imagine. Like,
I don't even know.
Like, it's blowing my mind. Like, somebody asked me, like, you know, like, the square root or something right now. Like, my brain, I don't
even know it. Like,
I'm trying to, like, put them...
It would be amazing. That would be amazing.
Freddie and Jason versus Kid
and Play. Yeah.
I can't even, like, that is so ridiculous that I can't even, like, put that into words. Like how? What would transpire?
You might as well throw Toe Jam and Earl in this shit, my nigga.
I'm with it. I think you might as well just roll it. You do, like, I don't know. Like, I can't even. I don't know, dog. I can't.
Yo, I want to. That man. Yeah.
Versus the fact that it's versus. That's the problem.
I want to see this movie. That's one of my wishes, my 3 wishes. Like if I get a genie in a bottle.
Let me see. Kid play
No, I want to
Freddie
make
and
it
Jason.
and produce it.
Jesus. I can't. What would the plot?
If I ever win the lottery,
what would the plot
that's
be?
one of my first
What would
5
the
things I'm
plot
doing.
be?
I don't care. If I won like the Powerball, that's one of my first moves.
Them jokes was gonna be corny and
I want them to be
racist and stereotypical.
everything. I want it to be everything that I'm thinking. The House Party 3 with Jason and Freddie in it. And bring me Martin too. I gotta have Martin in this too. Martin's gotta die too while DJing.
Nah, damn, you gonna kill Martin
early because he ain't gonna probably want to be in there too long.
Oh, damn.
Damn, Freddie, you gonna do this to me? You gonna do this to me?
Oh, damn.
Freddie, quit bumping the table.
It'd be just situations just like Han
And
Solo.
then, guess what? Then he just randomly explodes. And then,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
and get him in there early.
yeah.
He don't have to be on the set that long.
Nah, it'd be something corny like he throw him in a blender and he'll turn the kid and be like, he's in the mix.
Or what if his breath is the thing that helps them win?
No,
Remember Bilal had remember his breath, dragon breath.
Like
they call him dragon breath.
Yeah, I remember.
What if his breath like open up Bilal's mouth?
We're getting ridiculous.
Oh man, Young Justice to stream on Amazon and Netflix outside the U.S. but not here.
better get y'all VPNs, my nigga.
I won't suggest that,
Shit.
but I just say that. DC some damn fools that think everybody gonna pay for the streamers. Even I heard people was paying for that CBS streaming to see Star Trek Discovery.
But you don't even need to do that no more if you got a Hulu. I think
Well, it just started on Hulu coming out, I think, this past week.
I think
or
so. But
something
yeah,
like that,
now
yeah.
you don't even
Why
need
would
to
you
do that.
release it another, whatever?
They did that with this Star Trek Discovery overseas too. Netflix is you can watch Star Trek Discovery on Netflix over there, overseas.
Yeah, it's shit that's literally because it's like only because your IP address is North American, you can watch only North American shit.
Yeah, they got some shit that blocked over in UK too, though. They can't see that comes on here too.
Right, of course.
So because somebody's like, why don't I just flip my shit to the UK? Well, then you're gonna miss out some shit though on your side too.
Right,
though.
you better get a VPN, my
Yeah.
nigga, if you trying to do that.
All right, next up, Black Lightning getting good reviews for the CWs here.
For the motherfucking South Side.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, man. I mean,
I don't know.
I'm with it.
I don't know.
I'm with it. If it's getting good reviews, fuck yeah. It's look, come on.
I mean, it's not that the reviews. Maybe it's a saturation, man. Like it's just a big black dude walking around with some neon lightning bolts.
oh, the no static shot.
Basically been running around the South Side,
I just
fucking niggas up.
Is it? I mean, it is what it is, man. Dewanda Wise to start from. She's got to have it. Supposed to be in Captain Marvel film. They're not saying who she gonna be.
I'm gonna watch
That's-
anything that she do. Now.
You goddamn right.
9 times out of 10, she probably gonna be Spectrum. I promise you.
You think so?
Who
They was
else?
talking about she was gonna be Rambo.
That's Spectrum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Spectrum.
But why? I mean, but my thing is really Captain Marvel. But what would her place be in? Because she's the first. She's supposed to be like the first Captain Marvel or whatever, right? Or something
Well,
like that. Like, what would be her purpose in the movie then?
She's the assistant in one. She basically like plays assistant to one of the main allies to Captain Marvel.
So you're saying she wouldn't be a superhero? She'd just be probably on low key, but just
She
by name.
has probably be maybe like a side character or supporting character, but like whenever I guess she get her powers, then that'd be a different story. But I guess right now she just be considered just a side character for anything.
Bad as a motherfucker.
Something I'm interested in, but then last night news, Transformers animated miniseries coming, and it's got Mark Hamill, Ron Perlman, and Samoa Joe from wrestling as voices.
That's dope.
I don't know how you can beat that.
Yeah, I'm down. Like, this is gonna be better than the movies. I'm already saying it now. It's better than the movies.
I'm with that.
All right, anime pick of the week. What you got for us, James?
Well, I'm gonna go old school for a second because I know a lot of niggas ain't hip on it. And you guys need to watch it. I used to watch it back in the day, man, back on Cartoon Network, man. A lot of people still ain't hip on it. It's just a damn good story. Rurouni Kenshin, a.k.a.
Rurouni Kenshin.
a.k.a. Samurai X.
Have you seen the The live action joints?
One of them.
I heard it's good.
Yo, low key is ill. But yeah, but if you never seen Rurouni Kenshin before, this is some of the illest shit. And I'm saying it's old school shit, but it's old school dope as fuck. And the story is dope as fuck. It's basically about a nigga that used to be basically if John Wick was a samurai, and just basically said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna stop killing." And he said he got so cold at what he do, he got a sword that's basically got a reverse blade on it. So the sharp side is blunt and the blunt side is short. So basically, if he hitting you, it's like you getting hit basically like it's a blunt piece of metal. Get knocked out. So basically, he not killing you, he just fucking you up, basically.
Just to show you how bad you are at this.
Just to show you how bad you are at this, how dope I am at this, like how I can just switch this other side around, fuck you up. But since I used to be an assassin, I'm not no more. I'm trying to not be on that shit no more. Hey, but the story though could just go through like they trying to bring that nigga back. It's basically like if you trying to bring John Wick back out of retirement, like nigga, I'm really not trying to get back out of retirement. But it's kind of like you got forced out of it. But I'm really not trying to kill nobody. It's basically John Wick didn't kill nobody. It's basically if John Wick was running around shooting rubber pellets at people.
Right.
Basically,
that's actually ill though when you think about it.
Like he said, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna fuck your ass up with these rubber pellets or tranquilizer darts. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. So it's dope as fuck. So if you never seen Rurouni Kenshin, Samurai X, whatever you want to call it, it's a whole bunch of shit. Did the whole bunch of little videos, movies on it, man. Like the shit is ill. So it's old school shit, but it's old school and fly as fuck. Because I just started rewatching just for the fuck of it. It's good as hell. So definitely go ahead and just give it a watch if you've never seen it before.
All right. Next up, conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. We're changing it from it's a conspiracy to just it's a conspiracy. Teddy, do you have any before I go?
No, I read yours. I thought that was.
Have you heard about this Martin Luther King one before?
No, that's just new to me.
This is the Martin Luther King conspiracy. I found out about last week. Was that supposedly Martin Luther King did not died when he got shot. He died in a hospital by supposedly accident from them trying to save his life, like suffocating him.
But yeah, I heard he got shot in the face. Like his cheek or whatever, like that. And he went to the hospital and he died. That's the story I heard.
Yeah, well, they said he didn't die. He was still alive. Like they could have saved him, but they fucked up, or somebody had him killed. There is the whole point.
Ooh, well. You never know nowadays, man. Shit, I mean,
right.
The way Emmett Till shit came out, man, I wouldn't be surprised that shit was real, man.
I mean, that's one that's I'm kind of like,
You never fucking know nowadays, man. I mean, shit. I mean, you'd be surprised. I'm not gonna say it's not possible, but hey, you never know, man. That's the way I feel on it.
And then the next one is a ridiculous one. If that one's not ridiculous enough for you, Alex Jones says that the Illuminati killed Carrie Fisher to promote Star Wars and make it more money.
We ain't gonna listen to shit that Alex Jones
Hey,
say.
You know what's funny though?
Mm-hmm.
It's so far-fetched.
Did it be fucking recircle back if it was fucking right?
Well, no, because you think about it, like reading that article, the first thing I thought about was Dark Knight Rises.
And how so?
Because he's basically saying, like, in order to boost his sales,
you kill the person. But I don't even think people gave a. I think this movie would have made money regardless.
But no, it's like, but if you look
it's the same thing.
But Dark Knight Rises wasn't not gonna make as much money like that. But I mean, when you look at it makes more sense for that. Because remember, Batman Begins just didn't have his. Batman Begins, people was like, oh, that's cool. But it wasn't. No. People weren't excited for Dark Knight until he died.
No, they were definitely excited for Dark Knight because they heard that the Joker was finally going to be in there.
Right, but people weren't excited until Heath Ledger died. Like, damn, homeboy died in the movie? People were not hyped like that. Movie, no, but he died right after the movie was made.
Right.
They made it hype for it.
But that's my point. So they're just using.
But I think Star Wars had way more of a. People was gonna go if it was three.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at Carrie Fisher, Carrie Fisher's history too, man, it's just like when you see kind of history she had anyway. That's even before this, like she was. But
that's like more of a reason when you think about it, because it's because of her history with Star Wars, because she's an integral part, main character, the one that actually kicked off the whole thing. Like you'd be like, yo, I definitely want to see this motherfucker because this is Carrie Fisher's the one who started it all, last performance, versus, this is the Joker, this is Heath Ledger. You know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah. I mean, this is his first time being on this sort of a mainstream sort of role. I understand it's an iconic character, You know what I'm saying? But we've seen Joker be played, not Joker, but iconic characters played horribly before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Superman, perfect example. So, like, not that this has any sort of legitimacy, but I'm saying, like, where the baseline is, I'm not saying it's not conceivable. It's just, that's just a crazy thought pattern.
I mean, that's a point. Well, before we go into our last section, trailers, I would like people to know that if you remember from Straight Outta Low Cash, Javon talks about his friend Jordan that has all these conspiracy theories. Well, he said his name before. He said,
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Hey.
Well, y'all just blew up. What up? Well, I mean, it's ridiculous. He just had his name, though.
Stop it.
Okay, let me stop. Anyway, Chapelle is a clone and also is Eminem, but we'll keep it going. Tweet Javon Bibbs at Javon Bibbs and ask him what that means.
Here we go.
All right. Trailers, Sleeve It or Leave It. First up, Red Sparrow. This is like the action film foray for Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
What do you give it to Sleeve It or Leave It?
Or.
Same here.
Yeah.
I'm going or too. Next up, Stepsisters. It's like Bring It On meets his sorority sisters. It's basically about a sorority girl from a black sorority has to teach a white sorority how to step to get her scholarship to law school.
That's an or.
That's a no from Daryl.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
It's on Netflix. It's going to be on Netflix. Next up, this one's kind of interesting to me, even though I don't know how it's going to go. This one's starring Anna Faris, Eva Longoria, and Eugenio Debris. Overboard.
Faris, yeah.
Overboard. It's basically about a guy who is rich
that's
and
a
is
remake.
an asshole. That's a remake?
That's a remake from, what's his face? Goldie Hawn and,
Really? I didn't know that.
was it Kurt Russell? I think that's how they met.
Oh, really? Okay.
Something like that. It's a remake from Goldie Hawn back in like the 80s.
Okay, but basically a rich guy that's an a-hole. He gets amnesia, and she basically makes him think that he's married to her, and makes him work a regular job and stuff,
Right, yeah.
and live a different life than he's normally been accustomed to. I'm gonna give it a sleeve it.
I'll sleeve it.
What about you, Ted?
Yeah, I'm a slave.
Next up, Canal Street. This one's actually starring your boy Bryce. What is his name?
The dude from Empire.
Empire.
Drippity drop.
Drippity drop. Drippity drop. And it's got Mekhi Phifer in it too. It's basically about a kid that is
I don't know his name.
drippity. It's Brashear Gray. It's Brashear Gray. He also played Mike Bivens in the New Edition story.
He did a good job.
Yeah, he did a good job. So basically, he plays this kid that is maybe wrongfully accused of murder and his whole ordeal. So I'm gonna give it an or.
I'm gonna give it an or too.
Or.
Yeah, I don't know. He looks kind of corny in it, but you know.
Never know.
Yeah, you never know. I give it an or. Bleeding Steel. This is Jackie Chan.
Sleeve.
Still doing. Is Jackie Chan 70?
Sleeve.
Got to be 70, right?
Now he's 64. No, he'll be 64 this year because I know my dad like a month older than him.
Sleeve. Uncle
Sleeve.
Jackie. Oh yeah, I roll with after. What was the last one he did?
Foreigner, nigga.
Foreigner was real talk. Even though like you could tell that he's lost
A couple of steps.
some steps. I mean, as he
He's
should, he's
63.
fucking 63.
Yeah,
Still got it, bro.
he's still there. All right, I'm gonna give it an or. I haven't seen a Jackie Chan movie since.
I'm gonna give it a chance because of Foreigner, man.
It's Uncle
I
Jackie.
think
dog.
Rush Hour 3. I think is the last time I seen a Jackie Chan movie.
And
honestly.
Jackie still be getting down over in China too, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
So-
this isn't China. This is Chinese. Too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he
This-
straight be getting down. So yeah.
This one is pretty dope.
like
I'm
the police
thinking-
story movies, nigga.
That's what this is like. Except it's futuristic.
Oh, okay. Because I ain't sure about it being police story movie. Okay.
All right, this one next up is about the Ted Kennedy drama about him getting into an accident with a 28-year-old girl and her dying. It's a true story starring Jason Clarke, Kate Mara, called Chappaquiddick. I'm going with a sleeve on this. This looks good.
I'll go with it. Shit.
I'm a or it.
You going to or it?
I'm a or it.
You're not feeling it?
It's not that I'm not feeling it. I just don't know if I'm as interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, The Commuter. I
Is that
thought
the one with
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. I thought he said. Remember we did a story. He thought he was supposed to stop doing action movies, but he's in this. and this looks
Or
horrible.
I'll give it an or.
I'm gonna give it a. I'm leaving this. This looks bad to me.
I'll give it an
I'm not
or.
even.
I mean, if I'll say fuck you just to.
If they put that shit in my mailbox, it's staying in my mailbox. I'm not bringing that shit in the house.
What the fuck was that?
Have you seen? No, fuck. Have you seen the commercial?
Yeah, it's horrible.
That was they showed this.
I give it a low or.
59-year-old man jumping from a train.
And look, and it was slow. His jump was
it
so
was
slow.
And they had put his body on a dummy. I mean, put his face on like fucking Goku or something, dog. I was like, dog, man, come on, y'all pushing it to this point, man. Like,
Yeah, I'm leaving that.
like even it'd have been cool if he was fighting niggas on the train. When he jumped to a separate car, I was like, y'all
don't care anymore.
Y'all trying to make this nigga Stallone, man. Like,
Yeah.
No, trying to make it Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
Next up, Blockers with John Cena, Leslie Mann, and Ike Barinholtz. Basically about parents trying to cock block their kids on prom night.
That's a sleeve.
That's a sleeve.
Oh,
I'm sleeving it. I'm sleeving
automatic.
it. And shout out to John Cena who switched up his game
completely, bro.
And in this, because I mean, you know it's John Cena, but it's like it ain't John Cena though. It's not like the Marine 5 or something. You know what I'm saying? He's actually being
Like,
himself.
yeah, I mean, he already made that crossover. Was sort of in what was the one? Damn, Trainwreck.
Trainwreck. Yeah, you're right.
See,
You're right.
you about to get that nigga award like Meryl Streep.
Oh, he may be if this is good enough. Next up, Driving While Black. It's a dark comedy about being black with the police.
SLEE.
Hey, sleep. This may be the most anticipated film on this list.
Hey,
Look,
real talk.
basically, it's gonna be the new version. Get Out, y'all.
Dude,
Hey,
it looks good as fuck.
Hey, when he pulled that book out,
Yeah.
that was the most believable, non-believable shit a nigga would do in that situation.
Hey, yo, they pulled out a book.
I was like, nigga, come on. You could have pulled out your phone. That nigga pulled out a whole book.
Oh man, next up is the thriller comedy Mom and Dad, starring Nicolas Cage, Selma Blair, and Ann Winters. Basically, something goes crazy where all the parents try to kill their kids.
I'm low key. I'm gonna give it a
I'm
sleep.
asleep.
I was
I'm
and that's super throwback, G.
Nigga,
That's super throwback.
Man, we seen Nicolas Cage just be a crazy person. I'm like, oh shit.
That's
And the concept is ill because they're saying like grandparents going after their actual adult kids too.
all right when they said they were at the door. Yeah, I just.
I don't
it's
know what the fuck is going on with
this. Like, dude, gives me like early '90s B movie, dog. Like, this is a have to. There's like a Tales from the Crypt.
It's like some
chapter.
It's like some Robert Rodriguez level shit.
Hey, real talk.
Yeah, it's dope.
All right, next up, Little Bitches. This one starring Jeanette McCurry and Kiersey Clemens, who was in Dope. If you remember, she's also supposed to be playing Iris West in the Flash movies, but we don't know about that no more. I'm gonna give it an or.
Yeah, I'm an or.
It seemed like it's the antithesis of anybody's. I've heard about Lady Bird.
Yeah,
I wanted to see.
This is like this is the opposite of Lady Bird, like the opposite end of it. You saw Lady Bird?
No, I haven't seen.
Okay, I still need to see that too. You giving it an or, Ted?
Yeah, I'm an or.
You too, James?
Yeah, or
All right. Ocean's 8, starring everybody that's a woman in acting right now, almost.
And Rihanna.
And Rihanna, right. I'm gonna give it an or.
I'm an or.
Is
A
she
or.
supposed to be related to the other Ocean?
that's Danny's sister.
Is that Danny's sister? Oh, okay. It's that's interesting.
I mean, I like Sandra Bullock. So
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an or. I don't know. I mean, maybe a hot or. I'm gonna give it a hot or because I probably still see it. What about you, Ted?
yeah, I'm an or.
What about you, James?
Or
All right. Bilal, a new breed of hero.
sleeve.
It's about a
When I saw that
animation.
nigga had cornrows, I was like,
It's an animated story about a kid that goes into slavery, black African, or looks like Polynesian or black. I'm not sure what they are.
Black Islamic stuff.
Okay, yeah. And going and putting them into slavery and how they try to get out. It's called Bilal, a new breed of hero. I'm sleeving that, yeah.
I remember we saw this a while ago.
Next up is The Counter, a 1960s movie. I'm going to give it an or because I'm not sure what the hell this is about.
Yeah, I don't have to order because I don't know either. I'm
Yeah.
I was confused what was the purpose of it.
He was talking about eating
I know,
at
I
a
get it,
restaurant,
but I'm saying,
was just
what was the, like,
I don't know.
I don't
It's
get
like
it.
it's like confusing like the sweet blood of Jesus was confusing.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Don't say that.
Spike.
Then I'm going to say no then if you're saying that that's the comparison you're going to give it to it. And I love Spike Lee.
I'm just saying.
Last up, Gringo, This starred David Oyelowo.
I'm gonna sleeve that. Yo, I'm gonna sleeve that.
Charlize Theron and Amanda Seyfried.
I'll sleeve that.
I will sleeve this too.
Yeah.
Like this is, and David Oyelowo is doing some different type of shit in here though.
Yeah,
It's basically about a guy that's one of the workers for a company that has developed a weed pill.
And he's being full blown African, dog.
Yeah, and he goes to Mexico to deliver the pill, but he gets captured by the Mexican cartel, and all these shenanigans happen. Is Gringo a black person in
No,
Mexico?
it's not Mexican. It's not Mexican.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gringo just means not Mexican. Okay, okay. I thought I was like, is this all right. So here we are. We ended up another episode of Lando Calrissian Experience. Thank you for listening as always.
Yeah.
Make sure
Welcome
you
to
email us
2018.
landocalpod@gmail.com. Stay tuned for some different dope stuff we got coming in the pipeline. Lando Calrissian Experience fan page. Then if you want to join our Facebook group, it's Marvel versus DC. Jump in there. We discuss all kind of different comics, movies, all that good stuff.
It's gonna be a great fucking year, y'all.
Yeah. So stay tuned. What we got cracking. Appreciate everybody listening as always, and we'll be back soon. Peace.
Peace out.